In this video, we're going to learn why rivers in Bihar floods every monsoon. Now, Bihar is India's most flood-prone state, especially the region of Northern Bihar. Northern Bihar shares its border with Nepal. If you look at the topography of Bihar, it is very much influenced by the flowing of both perennial and non-perennial rivers. Although the state has many rivers, in this video I will only tell you about those rivers that are flowing above the danger level, due to which there are floods in northern part of Bihar, and it happens only during the monsoon period every year. The first river is Gandak River. I'm going to copy the explanation from one of my old videos just to make you understand from where the river originates and how it flows into the state of Bihar. Now this river originates in the northern Nepal, near Tibet border, from the Nubhain Himal Glacier in the Mustang region of Nepal. Here this river is named as Kali Gandaki River. It flows through the entire breadth of Nepal and enters into the Terai region of northern Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. After entering India, this becomes the Gandaki River. Now it enters India in such a way that the river meanders and flows along the Uttar Pradesh and Bihar border for about 30 to 35 kilometers before flowing fully into the state of Bihar. The river's course is in the southeastern direction, where it heads towards the capital city of Patna and joins the river Ganga at Sonpur before it becomes its left bank tributary. Now that you have understood the flowing pattern of Gandak River, many nearby villages are flooded when the Gandak River overflows. Even the meteorological department issued an alert regarding its overflow. The second river is Kamla River. The Kamla River originates from Churia range near Sindhuli district of Nepal and flows through Indian state of Bihar. It enters Indian territory in Madhubani district in Bihar. The river continues to flow south and finally joins river Kosi. Even this river is capable of flooding, and an alert has been issued by the meteorological department. The third river is Bhagmati River. The Bhagmati River originates high in the Shivpuri hills near the village of Bagdwar, some 15 kilometers north of the Kathmandu valley. It flows south and enters in the state of Bihar through Sitamarhi district. The river flows south and drains into the Kosi River. Even this river is capable of flooding, and an alert has been issued by the meteorological department. The fourth river is Kosi. I'm going to copy the explanation from one of my old videos just to make you understand from where the river originates and how it flows into the state of Bihar. It originates in southern Tibet and northern Nepal border. That means it is a transboundary river. Kosi River is part of the Arun River. It flows through the entire breadth of Nepal and enters India through the state of Bihar. After entering Bihar, if you see, it makes a long curve before joining the river Ganga at Kursela of Katihar district. Now it is a known fact that Bihar is India's most flood-prone state, and it is because of river Kosi. In fact, the entire river has shifted from 115 km westward due to the sedimentation and tectonic activities. That's why the entire river forms a long C curve before joining the river Ganga. Otherwise, the course of the Kosi River is pretty straightforward from Nepal to Ganga. But over the years, it has shifted in this curve form, and that causes heavy flood in this region. Anyhow, by joining the river Ganga, river Kosi becomes its left bank tributary. As I have mentioned, river Kosi has shifted its course 150 km from east to west during the last 200 years. The reason behind the shift in Kosi River's course is due to tectonic movement and also due to the rising volume of incoming water during heavy monsoon. That's why the entire river forms a long C curve before joining the river Ganga. This entire region to the east of river Kosi is a flood zone. Even this river is capable of flooding, and an alert has been issued by the meteorological department. And the fifth river is Mahananda River. The Mahananda River originates in the Himalayas near Chimli, east of Kurseng in Darjeeling district of northern West Bengal. It flows south along the West Bengal-Bangladesh border and then turns southwest, where it descends to the plains of Siliguri and enters Bihar through Kishanganj district of Bihar. As soon as the river enters the northeastern district of Bihar, the flow of the river increases due to land slope. The northern part of Bihar is a plain area. Land elevation increases towards north and northeastern side. That is why most of these rivers that come from Nepal enters into the state of Bihar due to the low land elevation. And you also have to understand the fact that the northern region of Bihar and southern region of Nepal is a Terai region, meaning this area is at the foothills of the Himalayas. You can also call it the north of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. That means it is a lowland belt. Then obviously the rivers that originate in the Himalayan region will flow naturally towards the lowland areas of northern Bihar. During heavy monsoon, it rains heavily in northern Bihar as well as in Nepal. Due to that, water level of these rivers increase. When the water level of the rivers in Nepal increases, obviously it will rush towards the lowland areas, which is also known as the catchment area. And most of that lowland area or the catchment area lies in northern part of Bihar. Villages that reside on the bank of all these rivers that I've mentioned faces heavy floods. And finally, all these rivers flow south and drains into the river Ganga, which splits Bihar into two parts, North Bihar and South Bihar.